All right, ES for April 13th, 2015, Maximus Analysis. Here we see that we still have these lower highs in place, and we do not want to see a break of this because, again, I want to see this come up, test this area, and then continue as it did when it did this time. Now, the only difference is that you came back into action. Again, you're still coming back into action. Wasn't much, it came right back in. So again, we can't say, okay, it's going to pop up immediately. We have to have verification or something like that. Really have to see if it breaks the lows tomorrow and how it continues. But again, they were floating the markets a little bit on some names, which I'll show, especially the Nasdaq. So the NQ, again, same thing. We've been talking about this for weeks, and again, you got another shooting star coming at this lower high. So again, we want to see how deep this pullback is, if we get one at all. Goes from there. So again, I would not be going long anything. If you're already in longs, you take some profit, or you tighten up your stops and go from there. You got the YM, again, same thing. We want to see it tap up, continue, and then go back up. We don't see that right now. We still see lower highs, and we want to see if we get a sell signal tomorrow. Small caps, again, this is the triangle. Again, this would be something I want to see it work itself out before I pick a side. Again, right here, right now. Again, if you took, you're much more ballsy trader than me. If you took right here, because again, that to me is just, you don't know if this is going to fall off a cliff or not. You got crude. Crude still looking in a downtrend. Again, you see they have these lower highs from here. Excuse me. You got these lower highs from here, and again, it's just been churning sideways, so they don't want to see a sell signal. You don't want to see a break of this low and then come back and recapture this 50 area, because then you have you're getting down to 47 and eventually 41 would be a target, definitely a feasible target down here, 42, 41 if it continues to the downside. Apple gapped up and pretty much faded for the entire. That doesn't mean that you go short right here, right now. But again, you just are looking at what the price action is. And if you look at an intraday chart, you could see that, again, it popped up pre-market and then it's been fading pretty much all day. So got to be really cautious with that one. Amazon's still looking good. I mean, it's not giving anything crazy. Again, it gave a sell signal, but again, I would not have taken this short right here, right now, because obviously the trend is up. You got Baidu. Looks like it's ready to break down, as is GoPro. Looks like it's ready to break down as well. It's up against a lot of resistance that I have. I have a turn date of tomorrow, so we want to see if it breaks this low. I will be taking that short. You have Google, really didn't do much today. Looks like it's setting up for another short. I have a turn date of 21st, but we'll take this one if it breaks down. Again, I see the support or resistance for this one around this 555 area. So again, that's the resistance that I'm seeing currently, 555.43. So again, that one's looking a little bit weak right here, right now. You have Netflix actually had a huge day, but that ended up closing in. I think this is what they held the Nasdaq up with, quite honestly. I mean, just from this buy signal here, I mean, it's just been gap, upgrades and all this other stuff. But again, the levels that it needs to break above is 486.50 level, which is above here. And again, this would not be a short candidate at all because of how violent it has come up. But again, it's just something to note that why things didn't look as bad as some of the tape did. You got Microsoft. Microsoft's still looking. I mean, it looks like it could probably be a short tomorrow, quite honestly, if it breaks the low, and the stop would be above that 42.06 level. So again, that would be the major resistance, is 42.06 above that. So we'll see how this one plays out. But again, you can see that you got a lot of churning going on right now, and still the market is still in a very sideways type of movement, and you have lower highs in place. So again, if it breaks above here, we treat it like this. If it breaks down and breaks these levels right here, then we got a different boat going on. And again, you look at the past and say, okay, it came, but these two patterns are so close to each other. It's kind of like, is this distribution or not? So again, price action will let us know in the future. So take care.